Margaret from Warm and Fuzzy Soapery, and today we're making a coconut soap. Come on, let's go make some soap.
We have had a lot of requests to make a coconut scented soap. I was always a little hesitant in making a coconut soap because coconut fragrance will turn your soap brown, and I just couldn't think of a good design that would go well with coconut fragrance and still be brown. I'm using the same fragrance that I use for my coconut body butter, bath salts, and sugar scrubs. It's got a really fresh, raw coconut scent to it. The first thing I did was add some milk to my oils before I even added my lye solution, and then I stick blended it because I wanted it to be completely incorporated. Since this is my first time using this fragrance in cold process soap, I'm not going to use my stick blender because I don't know how well it behaves. We've decided on a 3-color design, and I want the batter to stay fluid enough that I can use all 3 colors and work with them to make some kind of swirl. And if I start using my stick blender, then the batter might get really thick really fast, so I'm just going to avoid it until I figure out how this fragrance is going to behave for me. And here I am separating the batter into 3 parts so that I can make a nice design. I'm using black, brown, and the natural color of the soap. Since the batter will turn brown, it will be a lighter brown, the darker brown, and I used very little black because I really just want that to be an accent color. I'm using my whisk to incorporate the colors as much as possible, and then I'm going to give it a few short pulses of my stick blender just to make sure that it doesn't have any mica spots in it. At this point, the soap is behaving very well, and I'm not too worried about it getting too thick on me. Now that I've gotten the batter to a consistency that I prefer, I'm going to start pouring it. I'm just going to alternate pouring the colors into the batter, and then I'm going to use a hanger tool to swirl it all together. Hello?
Yes, this is Murphy's Law calling, saying that you spoke too soon about that batter. Thank you. Good luck and have a nice day.
Okay, Margaret, pull yourself together. This is not time to panic. I'm just going to continue to alternate pouring the colors into this mold and cross my fingers that I can get my hanger tool through it. One of the great things about making soap is that if the design doesn't work out the way that you originally intended, you still have soap when you're finished. So it might not look like you wanted it to look, but the properties of cleansing and bubbliness and lather, all of those will still be in the finished soap. Thankfully, I was able to get my hanger tool through the soap easily, and I guess we'll just wait until the final cut to see what this soap looks like. And now it's time for my favorite part. Scraping out all of the containers and putting the batter on the top of the soap so that I can swirl it using a wooden skewer. I actually like when the soap is a little bit thicker for this part. It gives more texture to it. I wasn't sure how well this top would come out because the black was so much thicker than the other colors, but I'm really enjoying the way this swirled together. As I cut this slab into loaves, I can't help but notice that the fragrance of coconut has really faded dramatically. It has a nice scent to it, but it's not the really strong raw coconut smell that it had yesterday. I've asked around, and other soapers say that it's really difficult to find a good coconut fragrance that retains its scent in cold processed soap. The fragrance is there, it's just very, very faint. I know your time is important to you, so thanks for spending it watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button, and maybe share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one. And for more content, head over to our Instagram and TikTok pages. The links are down below. And remember, life is short. Use the good soap. When you consider the fact that that black batter set up on us really fast and got really thick, I'm liking the way that these swirls came out. The color combination is just fantastic. And the swirls on the top of this soap has to be one of my favorites. I am noticing though that for a coconut fragrance, it's very, very faded after the cold process. Maybe that scent will come back, but for right now, it's a really, really faint smelling coconut. I really like the design of this soap. The swirls came out so nice. This soap does have vanillin in it though, so it will turn a dark brown. You'll see at the end of this video that I took a picture of the soap when it was finished, and then I took another picture a few weeks later, and you'll see that it's a much darker brown. Here is the soap when we first cut it, and here it is a few weeks later. See how much darker it got? Bye everyone. Remember, life is short. Use the good soap.